Hi there, collective that is drawn to this reading. This will be an interesting reading, people, because I have had my super drink, my super nutrients this morning. So I'm warning you, my mind may be lethal. You gotta watch out how sharp I'm gonna get. Oh, anyway, it's a great morning, and it's gonna be a great morning no matter where you're at, hopefully. I have 2 of these collectives released because when this one comes out, because the other one was kind of well, it was just kind of heavy, I thought. So anyway, let's see here. Let's get some Palo Santo lit. I'm still stuck on the song Summertime Sadness. Okay, so I don't have another song to pull through. I have just been hitting the repeat button until I get sick of it. That's usually what happens with my like list. It's like, this one's been repeated 200 times. Now we move on to the next song that I like. So, and the Arctic Monkeys, I Want to Be Yours, that song is like wonderful. I want to be your, oh, he says, I want to be the dust in your vacuum cleaner. I want to breathe it up. It's so funny. It's got it bad. All right. So give me some messages for the collective that showed up today, or that for whatever reason, cards, maybe the title, I don't know. Whatever it is that you are drawn to. It's a bit big. Is a bit big. Stay tuned for Kim's own cards that I am making. I'm going to experiment with it. Should be fun. Should be fun. Oh, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Wands. I think this needs to be in the upright. But to add that you may be waiting on some kind of news. I'm not reading anything negative into this. Like there's some kind of news. This Ace of Pentacles is interesting because it does have a person. Well, the bear, the mountain bear, very grounded energy, right, coming out of hibernation of sorts. And then the Ace of Pentacles is like, it's a gift from the universe of a pathway that's going to lead to stability, financial stability. It definitely has the promise of that. For some people, this card might actually be a gift, a big gift that comes in for you of some financial support. It could be waiting on that type of news. Okay, miracles happen. So miracles can happen. They do happen. They happen all the time. Oh. We have the Lovers. It looks, in this deck, it looks a lot like the Devil card. The Lovers card does. It looks just like it, except there's a devil in the background. In this one, there's not. So we have the Lovers, and this might be about a crossroads that you're coming to. It can certainly mean that somebody new is entering your life. Four of Cups, maybe felt some dissatisfaction in the waiting of this to emerge. Okay, well, maybe that's because you caught on to that energy way before it was due to arrive. It was preparing you mentally, physically, mentally. It's preparing you. The Hangman, 5 Swords. Oof. 4 of Cups here. It really looks like somebody's got a headache in there. Looking at these cups that they have, like, not too great, but there's a cup. It's not, out of reach. It's right around the corner. That's probably the message. It's that something is not out of reach, that it is right around the corner. I have 5 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Oh, here's that Devil card. Look, see what I'm saying? Looks just like it, except there's a devil in the background. Okay, so we're releasing toxic situations. Vices, we're leaving because there's too much conflict or arguing or something, or it's conflict within ourselves of an addiction or a vice or something that we are tied to, that we don't want, that is no longer good for us. And the 8 of Cups is just moving on here. Let me just put it down. And I have the Death card too. The King of Wands underneath that. So there's this new path, this new opportunity. You are, I would say, if you're watching this reading, you might be in the 4 of Cups energy, because of that Hangman, just kind of emphasizing that there's been a lot of waiting around. Not that you're not doing anything, but just some waiting around. You have, it looks like you're emotionally detaching from these things. They're no good for you anymore. And look, the path goes right up to the Ace of Pentacles. Just the way that it ended up being laid out. No one wants to fight you. 5 of Swords. No one wants to fight you. The Death card. A big ending, a transition. Oh, it's like that. Did you see that? That's creepy. You see that smoke there? It looks like it's like whatever's in the cauldron or whatever that steam is. It's rising up. It's the essence of death. And it's, I told you, super nutrients. It's the essence of death, and it's going up to this Hangman energy. You know what? Osho Zen Tarot might be good for a spread like this, because this feels really, like there's a lot of self-inquiry about how we're feeling, for example. There's a big emphasis on how you're feeling. And like I said, you could have caught wind about this opportunity beforehand, energetically. And so you're standing up for yourself here. But with the 5 of Swords, I think you're standing up for yourself is what I'm getting. Especially with the King of Wands upright, kind of supporting this energy as a whole. All right, yeah, Osho Zen Tarot, tell me about this 4 of Cups. The 6 of Cups. I have the 6 of Cups. Open up. That's that energy that you can feel. Like a soul remembrance from somebody you possibly had a past lifetime with. If it's representing like a newer energy, it kind of feels like it is. To me, so there's some type of remembrance. And it's about the journey. When you get this card, it's definitely about the journey of your emotional connections that you have made. Are you dreaming up what you want to? Maybe. Interesting that these look very similar. I don't know if you can see. They look very similar. And the Star card. Well, like I said, no one can really beat you. It has something to do with this Lovers. No, they're not star-crossed. They're not star-crossed. They are star-aligned. Souls, energies meant to help each other be together. It could be business partnership too. It doesn't have to be romance, but meant to be on a path here that gets you what you ultimately want and what this other energy here wants to. So just kind of like waiting on news, right? Tell me about the Princess of Wands or the Page of Wands. Just like a fun, flirty, playful Tower and the Ace of Cups. Okay. Wow. Oh, you've had a delay. You've had a setback, especially in regards to bringing a romantic connection into your life. Let's just say that, or something not moving forward as fast as what you would maybe like it to. Okay, and it might be because with the Tower crossing the Page of Wands, whatever kind of great news is going to also bring huge change, right? Huge change. And so, like, everything comes apart. So are you holding yourself back? Or our thoughts holding ourselves back? Oh, then the Two of Swords. Do you see that little card right out there trying to pop off the bottom? Or pop off the bottom. Pop from the bottom. The Two of Swords. That's a decision that's been postponed. It's for a split. Okay, it's gonna, yeah. All right. And I mean, it's associated with the Ace of Cups, right? Mastery. The Master. And your Nine of Cups. Ooh. Something's going to change on the everyday to day. Like your ordinariness is going to change. Whatever's happening day to day. You have mastery. So you're moving on from something ultimately because you have gained some type of mastery. Okay, you get a gift now. You get a gift. You get a hand from God, from Source, from whatever you call that energy for yourself. But it is, you're the ace. You're the master. This Ace of Cups is like, it's a big love opportunity. It's going with the flow. This guy is absolutely happy and content with getting whatever they wish for. Nine of Cups. And being inspiring at the same time, all while overcoming obstacles and challenges. In a way, it feels like maybe we've held ourselves back by not being decisive on something, on our path. On our path, maybe. Let's pull from the 108 deck. Alright, so I have the 108 Oracle. Trying to get some messages from it. You're about to be slingshotted forward. Once you give up, this card keeps, once you give up either an addiction, a vice, or a fear, or a toxic situation, you slingshot forward. It's connected to the end, the death, or the ending of a chapter. This is ready, aim, fire. Whenever this, is this set in motion right now? Maybe. Maybe. Might be Spirit saying, look, we've already set something in motion. Get ready to choose. Within 1 to 3 months is what I'm getting. Beautiful. There's an ace. There's like an ace energy with the 1. Oh, and it's Geminis. Doesn't have to be a Gemini. I just relate it to the Lover's energy. So mental force with the Sapphire, spiritual insight, hope and faith, wise judgment, power and strength, kindness, life of the party, extroverted, motivate. Holy, divine favor, revered. And the spring card says within 1 to 3 months, the maiden, which is a new or a start of a new experience for you. 1 to 3 months. I just want you to know that baby, you're the best. I got that summertime. Okay, roundabout is a new, I about said new community, but it says new direction, connections, keep it moving. Perfect timing. Looks just like that Tower card. Could be some worry attached to this, going off, emotionally detaching from something, going off on this new trail. Of course, wow, you have the Sapphire and the Emeralds. Well, place your worry into something, whether you use worry beads. Have a you're a master, right? So have a strategy or a plan that helps your nerves. Best way to really, I find that's helped my nerves is by eating healthy and getting the right supplements. Exercise is great too. That's something I have to motivate myself extremely for. But when it comes to, I mean, like those big things, you control those little choices all day long. That's the best way to combat anxiety, I have found. Even panic attacks and stuff was just more focused. Maybe it's because of placing my focus on that instead of the anxiety. That might have also been psychologically like what was working there. Emerald, I have healing, fertility, eternity, reflection, humility, sexuality, rare. So you are rare and you have holy divine favor. The Sapphire, this mental strength. You are a mentalist. I'm see this person holding their head. Like you may be like, I'm one of those people too, where you're searching for information. Maybe one of those people that touches their head when they're searching for information or trying to figure something out. I don't know. There's something to that too. There has to be something to that. Freeing yourself. Okay, maybe it's about freeing yourself mentally. Within a few weeks. That falls into the 1 to 2 months. 3 months, doesn't it? Within a few weeks. Another timing card. I think this cabin might be where you're at or where you've been. Because you see this Ace of Pentacles is like a hermiting energy emerging. And the cabin means going within, feeling kind of lonely, confined, or detached, kept apart. To disengage, disengage with your phone. I had to do that last night for a while. So yeah, disengaged, spend some time. Could have been kept apart or closed off here. You're definitely freeing your mind. Look how the birdcage came out. And it's on top of the Sapphire. So it's about freeing your mind here. Now, some of y'all could be in positions where this is happening. So I'm not going to disregard the rest of the card, but it says possessive, codependent, cling, restless, oblivious, controlled, sing anyway, want freedom, without consent, dominion, watched, hostage, confined, jealous, trapped, predator. And it's reversed though. Empty nest, you're moving on. New life and making adjustments. Final endings, beginnings, the void, separation, lonely, new life, graduating. And it comes in with dynamite. Excitement, explosive, passion, action, energetic, catalyst for change. Says unexpected and fast. That's why you get this Tower energy, and that's why the Page of Wands was in the reverse, is because when this news comes in, it's going to create a dynamite type of effect of change very quickly. It is going to be healing and restorative to your heart You will have mental clarity and be able to use it really well, because emotions are going to seem to be easier on this other path. There's a mastery level, right? So you kind of know a little bit more about what type of path you want, who you want on it with you. There might be something that someone's doing by themselves or on their own, you know, but we do have this Lover's card. So even if it is moving on your own, I don't know, whatever it is, this news, it is good news. When it comes in, it causes a tower moment, a destruction, everything you knew, and it's unexpected, it's fast, and it's gonna be what sets into motion your catalyst for change. Is what I'm getting. Swords and scales, truth, due process, is something balancing out for you. Let me get some more coffee. Okay, and let's pull from this deck the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle. Old habits, source. Oh, source. God, source. Helping, breaking old habits, helping getting you onto a new path. Okay. Hibernation. Well, that's exactly what that was. Your soul needs time to rest and to be alone. This is, I mean, in all senses, this is what we're talking about with them. Disengage. All, like, calming your senses. There's a lot of overstimulation out there, and so it's kind of like you're performing your own little reset when you hibernate or take time out. Something to think about maybe for some, probably not all though. Career transition, 45. Your soul is yearning for a career aligned with passion and purpose. This is about that birdcage energy, isn't it? Yep. So this birdcage, I feel like it's in the reverse, but it's saying limiting beliefs. This situation calls for a reprogramming of your belief system. A reset, reprogram. 42, dark night of the soul. You are in the midst of a spiritual awakening. Oh, that card. Well, been there. Don't want to talk about it. No, I'm just kidding. It's maybe it's this opportunity. And look at the colors there. Colors. Maybe there's something about this opportunity after you come out of a hibernation time. Coming out. Maybe you have, because with these other energies, maybe you have been experiencing this. You have positive life changes here too. Positive life changes are ahead if you choose to trust the process. I like the process. I like that. The old soul, 21. You have lived many lifetimes and gained wisdom beyond your years. Yeah, because you're the master card in the Chosen Tarot. It's kind of like an extra, but it is the master of all of the major arcana. There's no event too big for you. And really, there's no minor arcana that can get in the way, but you have to figure it out. So do I. 4, the void, clear the mind space. It does say you may be covering up the emptiness with the pain through an addiction. I would say clear the mind then, and to go within and start thinking of solutions. definitely thinking of solutions instead of, this card kind of reminds me of the Nine of Swords, like, feeling like the thoughts or the swords are not in your hands and they're stacked against you. You know what I mean? Like, that's the feeling of that. It's like, oh, it's heavy. It can be something that was learned or is automatic. So you have to pay attention, because once you notice a pattern, it's very easy then to reprogram it. But you have to notice it, you have to be aware of it too. You are learning to take charge of the thoughts you give life to. Universal Bank. Everything you need to thrive is already here. And then on the bottom, I have soulmate. 76. This relationship is a match made in heaven. The journey, you are learning that inside every challenge you face, there's a hidden gift inside. 69. Environment. Time to clear the clutter, clear your environment. Maybe a change. It might be a change of environment coming up. It's a little messy here. It's a little messy. This is a little messy too. So you have positive life changes, and so think about this journey that's going to be pleasurable for you. Connecting. Was it Journey that sang that song? No, they probably didn't. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be a peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Closing door, a completion. That's such a pretty song. A completion, and then the farther gate. Oh wow. 5, 5, 5. Look at that. 5 with the closing door. 5, 5 with the farther gate. A bold step forward. Ooh. 5's a great change. You are ascending though. Look at these numbers. 55 to 56. The wall. Obstacles. And isn't it interesting that you are the master, 2 different decks? And what does it look like you have with this card? It looks like you have the key to this obstacle because you're an old soul. That's beautiful. I love, oh, wow, wow, wow. Taking really good care of yourself is going to help. Those 5 5s. And you're moving in a way where the things around you are going to feel good. I look at this card. It says whale song resonating. I feel like you're resonating with magic almost, because look at this bubble. I mean, there's a whale inside a water bubble, and there's music notes as splashes. It's like, it's magical. It defies gravity. It's beautiful. It's saying to me you're resonating with some amazing things. And so therefore, whatever frequency that you've been able to get yourself on, it's what's bringing these changes. But I think you've worked for these things for a while. Lifetimes, maybe. That's why you're the master. Wow. I love this. I don't know where you're going. Where are you going? Seriously, wherever you go, I want to be, because where you're going is somewhere that is a bold step forward into a situation or environment, or it's a pathway that you're really gonna like. Look at the ascending numbers. 54, 55, 56. I would take these 3 cards and this card very seriously in this reading. 54, the crossing, initiation. 55, the farther gate, a bold step forward. 56, the wall, the obstacles. Oh my goodness. The way that it's being shown is like you're ascending. You have already crossed in a different threshold. You've passed through this gate, and now there may be some type of obstacle that you're met with because you're in a different level. You have different things to deal with now, but you are the master and you have all the keys to help you continue on this farther gate. I'm really getting that you're already at this farther gate. What is it we're resisting closing the door on? Because this one has a portal open for you. This one has a cord or something attached to you still as you try to pull through here. So to be whole in your mastery, you gotta cut that cord. Wow. That's just absolutely beautiful. I'm going to pull from the White Light Oracle and wrap this reading up. If you want a private reading with me, those are 3 different prices in the description box below. And thank you all for who has gotten private readings, who has hit the like button, who has subscribed, because commented. Like, I really appreciate that. It helps. It's from the bottom of my heart that it helps, and I appreciate it. Yeah, this door, it's like it's open and it's shining through this portal, right? That's how you step through the portal, by closing that door. The White Light Oracle we have. Wow, you're magnetic. Magnetic. Magnetism of Eros, number 1. Trust in what your heart yearns for without concern on how it will manifest. Take steps to what moves you and what moves your heart. Reach out for what your soul wants and needs, and allow yourself to be vulnerable. Only then can it be truly held. So that which appears out of reach or unavailable to you is closer than you realize. And isn't that how it is? Lacia or Lacia of Poverty, 32. All right. There is a gentler way to proceed and obtain the same or even greater effect. Tame the wild and frenzied workings of the mind by grounding yourself with beauty, pleasure, and grace. Violence and its negative effects shall be overcome and healed through feminine gentleness and inner spiritual strength. This oracle is a sign of great future happiness. 12, I am focused, and 7. Wow, that number was in the other reading. 25. Here's the journey card, is number 54, and number 54 is the crossing, your initiation. It's talking about the journey and the crossing, the initiation, the journey of your initiation into this new level. Master number, your angels are encouraging you to continue with your present life path with diligence and determination. Even greater success will come in the future. 21 and 5. 21 is saying how inspiring you are to others, inspiring others too with everything you do. 21, I am inspiring. And 5, number 5, when life throws you a curveball, you easily adapt. You find excitement in the unexpected change. And so it says, be brave and bold in your endeavors. So that's what I've got for you all today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I'm sending you love and light for your day. Bye.